guys, it's Elise and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my long-awaited vinyl collection video. I have the first shelf here empty, so I can go through that. There's one there, and there's one down there. So this one's just extra stuff like, you know, my vinyl sleeves and all that. But it will be filled shortly because I have an addiction to buying vinyl. Anyway, so I started collecting vinyl when basically it was just a merch thing for me. So I would buy it for Little Mix and I'd buy it for Billy. And they were the only vinyls I had. And then I got obsessed with collecting vinyl. So even if I heard the album maybe once, I would buy it on vinyl. I just think that's really cool. And they're kind of worth a lot too. I have a Discogs if you want to follow me on there and keep updated with me. I don't really sell anything on there. I just use it to keep my collection, you know, sorted and know what I have. But occasionally I do sell, but I don't sell it on Discogs. I sell it on Depop. So follow me on Depop. There's always some fun stuff on that. So let's do this. Before we start, there are a couple that are missing because I bought them and they haven't arrived yet, or they're a pre-order or whatever it is. So I've got Iggy Azalea's End of an Era. That is coming. I've ordered that so long ago and it keeps getting pushed back. Thanks, Urban Outfitters. I also have Sia's 1,000 Forms of Fear, which keeps getting pushed back. I pretty much ordered it in like March, I would say, and it keeps getting pushed back for COVID delays. And it was going to come this month, and then I got an email saying it was not going to come till February next year. So love that for me. The Beyonce Renaissance vinyl, I got like the collector's edition or whatever. It hasn't been released yet. October 21, 22, something like that. It's going to be released. So I'll have that in my collection. Meghan Trainor's new album, the pink one from her web store. That's the one I've ordered. That's going to be released October 21. So coming soon. So that's the ones that I'm waiting on at the moment, as of right there, this very second and this day, because I'm always constantly buying vinyl. Places I like to buy vinyl: Bondi Records, Red Eye Records in the city in Sydney, Discrepancy Records, I think that's a Melbourne shop, JB Hi-Fi, of course, Sanity. Yeah, there's a lot of good places to buy your vinyls from. Anyway, let's get started with the collection. So we're starting in alphabetical order as well. So Adele, 19. This is just standard black. And I think this album is, yeah, it's a good album, but I think it's very underrated and I don't think people play it enough and talk about it enough. So Adele, 19 is the first of my collection. This is how I store my records as well, by the way. So I have an outer sleeve and then I keep it out of the jacket just to avoid ring wear. And then I have it in a vinyl sleeve, an inner sleeve like this. I have a couple different types, you'll notice. This is a rice paper one, which is the ones I prefer. I prefer the rice paper ones, but I just have like invest in vinyl ones as well, which are just the plastic. But yeah, that's that one. Should I put them back? Let's put them back, shall I? Okay. Of course, if we're going Adele 21. This is like the big album, I feel like. Again, just standard black. It's everything. Again, stored the exact same way. Okay, this is like rolling in the deep. This is like the big Adele stuff, I feel like. We're just gonna be going through artist discography at the same time. Adele 25, again, another big record for Adele, I feel like. Again, standard black. I don't really care about the pressings too much. Yeah, I'd like them to be funky and fun, but if it only comes in standard black or I can only find it in standard black, I don't care. So it's gonna spin on a record player. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying? So yes, sometimes they sound better on standard black anyway. So that's 25. What could be next? Oh my God. 30. Again, standard black. Agnes actually bought me this for my birthday last year. So we pop off, honestly. I love this album. I think it's fantastic. What could be next? In A, we've got Emery. This is Speak Your Mind. Oh, I got this on Depop. It was still sealed and it's white. Depop is a fantastic place to buy vinyl, by the way. People do great prices as well, and you can make an offer on it. So Speak Your Mind. This was brand new, unsealed, never been played. Like unsealed, still sealed. Sorry. Emery, Speak Your Mind. Love this album. So again, got a white press in. Then I've got Therapy. I love this album. This has got ×2 on it. One of my favorite Emery songs of all time. And it's the, I think they called it Turquoise. limited edition turquoise vinyl is what the hype sticker says. I also try and keep the hype stickers if I can. Sometimes they rip and it's like, fuck. And I put that on the outside, on the jacket, not on the actual vinyl itself. So we've got you, Anne-Marie, beautiful. Next, this is a random one, but if you know anything about me, it's not random. I've got Alaska Thunderfuck Anus on vinyl, standard black is the only way it comes. This was on sale on her web store for I think like $10 or $15 American dollars. What a steal, what a bargain, and perfect for me. Sometimes you're in the mood for just pure drag club music. Anus, Alaska Thunderfuck is the one. Ariana Grande, Yours Truly vinyl. This is the, I think this is milky clear, I want to say, pressing. It's almost even lavender almost. But I got this. This is, again, I still remember when this album came out. Like, oh, I have it on vinyl now. Obsessed. Going through the discography, my everything. It's just standard black. It's all we had here in Australia. You know, it's really hard to get the lavender one, although they did just put it back on the web store, but I've already got it, so don't need to have all the pressings of this one. If it was Billy, I would be buying it. If it was Little Mix, I'd be buying it. So standard black, my everything. Next, I've got the Dangerous Woman pressing. This is the re-release, I believe, from like Record Store. I think it's a UK thing, I don't know. You just see it on TikTok and you go and buy it, okay? But the pressing, not my favorite. I mean, what is this moment? I still remember when this was just released and everyone was getting it. I was like, oh my god, I hope mine's not like that. It was. The second side is actually better than the first side. You can still see that purple, but then why is the pink there? Anyway, it still plays good, so can't really complain too much. Sweetener, I've had this one for so long. I think this is the very first Ariana one I had on vinyl. I just got it at JB Hi-Fi. It's not the peach version. I could have picked up the peach version when I got Dangerous Woman, but, and also Thank You Next, which you'll see, but I didn't because I already had it. Like, standard black, plays good, who cares? So, Sweetener I have. And then Thank You Next, perfect. Thank You Next, half and half, clear and pink, so good. Incredible album. Low-key do wish it won a Grammy, but I mean, Billy got the Grammy instead, so can't complain. We've got the Record Store Day exclusive 2021 K Bye For Now live album. This has got 3 vinyls in it. I wish there was some fun pressings of this, although the black just kind of goes, but we got her. We've got Positions Deluxe. I don't have any other ones, I just have Deluxe, which I feel like it's the best way to go. So yes, I've got the deluxe box around the vinyl case itself because the vinyls aren't in it, so that's how I store that one. It's tight, snug fit, but it fits in to the outer sleeve. All right, next artist, Beyonce, B-Day. Oh my god, best Beyonce album in my opinion at the moment. I'm really into this album. It's got Sugar Mama on it. I love this album. Underrated. Got this at Red Eye Records in the city, and it is pretty much everything, so love that. Beyonce Lemonade, got this at JB Hi-Fi, yellow pressing, of course, just makes sense. Hype stickers kept on, I love it. Iconic. Are you buckled up for Billy, honestly? All right, here we go. We've got Don't Smile At Me. This is the red pressing of this. This is just like standard. I think they did standard red pressings for this. I think all of them, like you'll find in the shops, were red, most of them. I also have another pressing of these, same album. This is the Urban Outfitters exclusive. I found this unsealed, unopened on Depop for like, I think it was 20 bucks. Yellow pressing. I don't have the Target, American Target split one where it's half this and half this, but it's very cute. But if I do come across it, I will be buying it because it's Billy and I need all the pressings I can get. Then I've got Billie Eilish singles, rarities, and remixes. It's also like a mustard yellow pressing. This is an unofficial pressing. This is not released under Billy's label, but it's really good. Just gonna put it out there. So it comes with Ann Byrne, Lovely, Bitches Broken Hearts, Bellyache, Copycat Remix, My Boy Remix, Come Out and Play, 6 Feet Under, When I Was Older, Hotline Bling, Ocean Eyes, and another Ocean Eyes remix, and another Ocean Eyes remix. It's a very good vinyl to have, so if you can find this, pick it up, especially if you're a Billie stan and you don't have it. All right, then we've got When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, with the, I think this is the apricot pressing. I think this is the standard for this album as well. This is Grammy Award winning, best album. Oh my God, obsessed with this album. I could talk about that album for days, honestly. Then we've got When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go picture disc. I don't have too many picture discs in my collection, but I mean, this needed to be in my collection. I got this from her web store. Everything I Wanted vinyl, it's just a single. On the back of the pressing, you'll see that there is a car etched in. It doesn't play anything on this side, it's just an etched in, but it does play on this side. I've also got Billie live at Third Man Records, blue pressing. I believe this is a little bit rare to find the blue pressing of this because they repressed it, I think green or orange. But it's just her live set list. So All the Good Girls Go to Hell, Ocean Eyes, Bad Guys, I Don't Want to Be You Anymore, Bury a Friend, Come Out and Play, Copycat, I Love You, Bellyache, or When the Party's Over. I love this album. I love Billie live at any moment. So this like little acoustic moment, ooh, love that. Happier Than Ever, this is the Gucci exclusive pressing. I did an unboxing of this on my TikTok, so if you want to go for a scroll, you can go and find her unboxing. This one is, they're made out of all the existing copies of Happier Than Ever. So it's like, wow, it's so cool. And then my second disc is red. So show you her. She's red and she's everything, honestly. Love this one. And I have the Gucci box, but it's up on display. I don't really keep any of my box sets in a box, if that makes sense. I've got Billie Happier Than Ever brown pressing. This is the indie exclusive brown. I did have the light cream color one, but I sold that on Depop so I could buy the color I actually wanted, which was the indie exclusive brown. So we've got Billie No Time to Die Smoke 7-inch pressing. This has No Time to Die on one side and the instrumental on the other side. Then I've got the My Future picture disc, 7 inches, love her. I've also got No Time to Die Record Store Day Black Friday. So on this it has the No Time to Die, and then on the other side it has No Time to Die original demo, which is cool to have. So that's why I've got two No Time to Die ones, because they're completely different. That's just standard black, and that's the smoke pressing. Then we've got Billie Bitches Broken Hearts. This costs an arm and a leg to own. I got this one on Depop as well. Super good price, amazing seller. So it's You Should See Me in a Crown on one side and Bitches Broken Hearts on the other. Brown, gorgeous. This one also goes for $1 zillion as well, but it's Billie Eilish Party Favor vinyl. Side A has Party Favor on it, and the other side has Hotline Bling on it. And then I'm also counting this as Billie / Phineas. This is Turning Red 4Town. Low-key into all these songs. So I had to get it on vinyl, so I got that from the Disney web store. Cute. Loves it. All right, next artist. Bruno Mars. This is Doo Wops and Hooligans, just standard black pressing. I love Bruno Mars. I think I don't talk about him enough for you guys to know that much, but I'm going to see him in concert in like 2 weeks. So Doo Wops and Hooligans, love that. Unorthodox Jukebox, dark red vinyl. One of my favorite albums from him. This is my favorite album from him, 24 Karat Magic. Of course, it's got to be a gold pressing. Love this, got this at JB Hi-Fi. We've got Camila Cabello. I really enjoy her solo music. It's kind of good. I got this on Depop. It's everything red vinyl. Love this. That was her debut album, I believe. I've also got this picture disc. I found it on Depop. Didn't own it. That's why I bought it. It's Liar and Shameless picture disc. I think this is Urban Outfitters, because that looks like an Urban Outfitters stickers to me. And then this is my favorite Camila album. Camila? Romance. I love this song. First Man, girl is crying at every moment. I love this album, and it's just standard black. And then we've also got her latest one, which was the Walmart exclusive translucent green. I didn't get this at Walmart. I got this on, where did I get this from? I think I got it from her web store, but it came with this Walmart sticker, which was interesting. But green, alternate cover. Love. Next, Carrie Underwood. I love Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood, Greatest Hits Decade 1. Oh, I love this. Silver pressing, gorgeous. Something you don't know about me is I love Carrie Underwood. The storytelling, just, oh, Jesus Take the Wheel, honestly, and All American Girl. Oh, next, Charli XCX. This is How I'm Feeling Now. I don't play this too often. Not a huge Charli XCX fan, but it's cool to have things like this on vinyl. If I want to sell it, I can. But when I do play it, I vibe. So, How I'm Feeling. This is a clear pressing. Charli XCX. I've got a little signed card in there. Got it from the Warner, I think it's Warner record, whatever it is. And this is a really cool pressing. It is like maroon colored swirl. It's kind of cool. So we've got that One Love Burlesque soundtrack, Hot Pink. Got this on Amazon. Buying vinyl on Amazon is a little different because they just kind of chuck it in a box and hope for the best, but didn't come warped, came perfect. So this is, I love every single song on this album. It's my favorite. I love it. All right, next, Demi Lovato, Demi self-titled album. This is, I don't know what you describe this as. It's like a puddle. So good. I love Demi Lovato. We've got Demi Lovato Confident album, half and half, black and white, Urban Outfitters exclusive. Oh, so good. This is my favorite Demi album. Tell Me You Love Me. Every song on here, every time I listen to it front to back, vibing. Daddy Issues, all of those. Ah, incredible. Love this album. Then I've got Demi Lovato I Love Me record. It's from Urban Outfitters. It's red, and I believe, I can't remember what's on the other side. What's on the other side? I've forgotten. Ah, Still Have Me, of course. It just says I Love Me on the front, so I always forget. But got that, and it was on sale. I think it was like $12 US. Sometimes you can get like dead stock, and they put it on sale for like so cheap. So sometimes it is worth waiting. Then I've got Demi Lovato Dancing with the Devil, one of my favorite as well Demi albums. The Art of Starting Over. This is the Target Red. I got this on Discrepancy Records. They sometimes will stock Target exclusives from America and Walmart exclusives as well. So it's cool to have. Red pressing. We've got Holy Fuck. This is from Urban Outfitters. It is the red pressing. This album, girl. Pretty good substance. 29. Yeah. Doja Cat, Hot Pink pressing, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, love this. Then we've got, of course, Doja Cat, Planet Her, only comes in standard black. Do not know why. They could have done some like dark purple translucent moment with like rainbow in it. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't press it in other colors, but at least there's a pressing of it. Little mix. Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia, blue pressing. Love this. Seeing her in concert in November. Very excited about that, actually. Ed Sheeran, plus red. Oh, red. This is red, you guys. Orange pressing. Ed Sheeran, Multiply. Ed Sheeran Equals, because my bad habits lead to late night. I'm seeing Ed Sheeran in February, so that's why I started collecting his vinyls. I just need Divide. I need Divide. Elton John, self-titled album. This is the Record Store Day translucent purple. So pretty. It actually looks darker on camera, actually. But I love Elton John, if you know me. I love Elton John. My mum loves Elton John too. That's where I got it from. But this is my vinyl. My mum does have this on vinyl already, but it's like 4,000 years old, like original pressing, but it wasn't taken care of, so it's kind of a bit scrapped. Last one from that cube is Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, standard black. Originally, I had my mum's one, but I went to play it and it was just not taken care of. It's like original pressing. Yeah, so had to go buy my own version of it. I love it. Now I'm gonna move over this way and do these ones. I'm gonna try not to pull them out too much. All right, Elton John Diamonds. I got this in Red Eye Records in Sydney. This just has all of Elton John's like biggest hits on it. So, because Elton John has like 4,000 billion records, so it's kind of cool to just get these sort of ones where it has these like best hits on it. Although I do have some of his actual whole albums as such. Elton John, The Lockdown Sessions. I got this for a birthday, super good. Or maybe it was Christmas, one of the two. just standard black pressing. Phineas, Blood Harmony Deluxe. This is in the blue pressing. I got this at JB Hi-Fi. Was surprised to actually see it there. So we got that one. I just love Phineas, okay? We've also got Optimist as well, just standard black. I got this from his web store. Super cute. Got the signed little card framed in my room. Harry Styles, first album, standard black pressing. Low key, I'm a big Harry, just putting it out there. Don't talk about that too much, but yes. Harry Styles Fine Line, again, just standard black. Agnes got me this one as well. Obsessed. I will be seeing Harry Styles next year in March, so not in the mosh pit, I'll be seated. All right, and then of course, if I've got the other two, I have to have Harry's House. I've got the yellow pressing of this one, JB Hi-Fi. Press it. Press it? What am I saying? Oh my God, pressing. Iggy Azalea, the new classic, standard black. One of my favorite Iggy albums, honestly. So good. Then we've got, In My Defense, this is my favorite pressing I own, like of all of it as a whole concept. In My Defense, here she is on the front cover, basically dead. Hello. Blood splatter pressing. Obsessed with this pressing. Limited to 500 as well. Katy Perry Witness, such an underrated album. Because you can see this hype sticker. It had an issue coming off the plastic, but whatever. Just standard black. I got this on Discogs. Sometimes it's really hard to find some of these kind of pressings. So when you can find them and someone's selling it at a really good price, buy it on Discogs. Yes, underrated album. I still need to get like the rest of Katy Perry's discography. This is the first of her discography that I have. I have another one, but yes. Into Me You See. This, oh my God, okay. Katy Perry Smile, another underrated Katy album. I don't know what happened, like maybe Prism era. People gotta know what happened, but people don't really stand as much as they used to. I know people that still do, obviously, but like, don't know why. But anyway, red pressing of that. This was super cheap, JB Hi-Fi. Next, Katya, Vampire Fitness. This is just next level. I also love the pressing of this. And these, I don't know how many were pressed, but this is number 459 stamped in there as well. Kesha, Animal, Urban Outfitters pressing. I love these pressings. I think Kesha has some of the most beautiful pressings. Love this pressing. Gorgeous. So that's Kesha Animal. Kesha Cannibal. Kind of gives the same vibe as Katya's one, but way more swirling in it, which is super cool. Get a glimpse of that. I've also got Kesha Warrior as well. Bright neon fluoro pink pressing. Again, Kesha kills it with the pressings, honestly. I just need rainbow. I really want rainbow on vinyl. All right, next I've got Kim Petras, Turn Off the Light, Volume 1, limited edition, pink swirl. Gorgeous pressing. Got this one on Depop, secondhand, and it plays perfectly. So that's all you can ask for. Also got Kim Petras, Clarity as well. Blue and white swirl. Love that. Also from Depop. Lady Gaga, The Fame. I was just playing this earlier today while doing my makeup. Stunning album. You can tell why Lady Gaga took off as an artist just from listening to The Fame. Don't have The Fame Monster. Really annoyed about that. Born This Way album. This is the 10th anniversary edition of it. Gorgeous. This one, which comes with that, but I put it separately. Born This Way Reimagined. So there's like Kylie Minogue on there. Big Frida, lots of people doing Lady Gaga songs, which is cool. Art Pop as well, just standard black. Again, this album was slept on. Pop perfection, honestly. One of my favorite Lady Gaga albums, Joanne. Because I do love country music, I stan Joanne. Okay. Chromatica. I don't know why Chromatica was like this initially. There was another release, I think Record Store Day, where they actually put it in a nice jacket. But I already had purchased this, so we've got Chromatica. Also got A Star Is Born. Gorgeous. Love this movie, love this soundtrack. And I've also got Dawn of Chromatica as well. White, clear pressing, which is basically just a bunch of cool fun remixes. But I love this cover more than I like the Chromatica. I don't know what they were doing initially. Anyway, I've got the Hamilton. It was a box set, but I've got All of the Above for Hamilton. If you don't know things about me, I do kind of like a bit of Broadway, a bit of musicals, but I got the box set of this. It's up on display, but I've got all the vinyls here. Now, I feel like you guys know my Little Mix collection, but I'm gonna run you through it again. Super fast, okay? Keep up, here we go. Glory Days, pink pressing. Bounce Back, Jessie pressing. Confetti, Standard Black. Confetti, Rainbow Splatter. I have a gorgeous pressing of this splatter. So Confetti, Neon, Record Store Day edition. Confetti, Jade, picture disc. Confetti, Jessie, picture disc. Confetti, Perry, picture disc. Confetti, Leanne, picture disc. Between Us, Leanne, picture disc. Because I have so many editions of it, I haven't even played this yet. It's still sealed, but I will open it just for you guys. There you go. Stunning. We've got Jade's pressing of Between Us. Perry's picture discs of Between Us. Between Us, Standard Black. Between Us, Yellow. Between Us, Perry's version. Between Us, Leanne's red pressing. Jade's pink version of Between Us. And of course, there's no Salute and there's no DNA. And there's no Get Weird because they don't press them. Makes my blood boil. Anyway, Lizzo, Cause I Love You. I love Lizzo. I think she's incredible. Would love to see her on tour. Black pressing of that. And of course, I've got the new one, special silver pressing. One more cube to go, you guys. One more only. Lorde, Pure Heroine. I love this album. It brings me back to when my brother was doing his high school exams. We call them HSC in Australia. My brother would blast Lorde for some reason. It was his study music, so I love Lorde. Next is one of my all-time favorite albums of any artist, one of them. Lorde Melodrama, so good. Just Standard Black. I know it does come in blue and stuff like that. Again, sometimes I don't care about the pressing. I just care about the music. So, it's Rider in the Dark, Liability. Like, oh, come on. And then I've also got Solar Power as well. I don't really vibe too much to this one. I mean, it's a good album, but not as good as the previous album, Melodrama. This is the clear pressing as well. Miley Cyrus. I've always been such a big Miley Cyrus stan, so when I started collecting vinyl, I had to match my CD collection to my vinyl. So we've got Miley Cyrus, Breakout. Look at that pressing. Like, Urban Outfitters really snapped here with that. Gold pressing with black splatter. Super cool. Miley Cyrus, Time of Our Lives. White pressing with purple splatter. So gorgeous. Again, Urban Outfitters. Miley Cyrus, Can't Be Tamed. Half and half. Gold and black pressing. This album, dead set, is everything. I still remember when Can't Be Tamed came out and I was going on the way to primary school with my dad and it came on the radio and I was like, this isn't Miley Cyrus. You know, me, Hannah Montana, saying like, but then, you know, you grow with Miley and you realize she was coming of age. She was next level and this shows that. Next, I've got Bangers. I think this is an unofficial copy because when I scanned it in on Discogs, that's what it told me, but it plays and it's everything and I needed it on vinyl. So I've got Bangers, blue. This one's pretty rare to find these days, but I've got Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets. These are really weird pressings, by the way. They're like yellow neon splatters. There's a few, like that one's pretty cool, right? There's 3 discs on, 3 or 4 discs of this, but they're all really weird pressings. This came from some random record store that I saw someone that had unboxed this on TikTok and I commented and I was like, where the fuck did you get that? And they told me and I can't remember the name of it. If I remember, I'll put it down below, but I got it. Miley Cyrus, Younger Now. I always want to call this Rainbow Land because that's my favorite song on this album. Living in a rainbow land. I love this album. So good. Just Standard Black. And then Hi Miley Cyrus, I Need a Plastic Hearts tour. The fuck now. Standard Black pressing. This album needs to be toured and I need to attend that tour here in Australia. Thank you so much. Nick Jonas. This is literally just self-titled as Nick Jonas. I love this. Teacher. I didn't realize I liked that song until I played it on vinyl. It sounds so much different. Give it a try if you don't have it. I think I just said so much different. it sounds way different and I just love it, especially with my setup as well. And I have really good speakers, so it just sounds incredible. This isn't my favorite Nick Jonas album though. My favorite is Last Year Was Complicated, and that goes for a lot of money at the moment on Amazon. It's like over $100 or something like that, but I'm keeping an eye out on Discogs to find Last Year Was Complicated. So once you go through N, then you got Nick. Who's going to be next but Nicki Minaj? Okay, yes, we don't really like Nicki Minaj too much in the mixer fandom at the minute, because of the whole Leanne situation, everyone knows that. But this album honestly slaps, so just Standard Black. Got this on Discogs as well, brand new. The next one I was influenced by TikTok to buy. Not a big fan of this person. Yeah, some of the songs are incredible and they went viral on TikTok or whatever, but I don't really play this one too often. So it's also controversial yet brave to say it, but that's Olivia Rodrigo Sour. I have a clear pressing of it. Everyone has this. I was influenced again, like I said, from TikTok to buy it on Vinyl Talk. Very much on Vinyl Talk, because I love Vinyl Alert. Vinyl Alert's like, this is out right now, go and buy it. So this, I don't play it very often, if at all. I think I played it once, maybe. Not to say it's not a good album, it's just not for me, I don't think. This is also another one, if you know anything about me, I don't really like Pink too much. I think I've blocked Pink on Spotify from like playing like in my like daily mix and things like that, but I do really like this album. I don't know what it is. Yeah, although this one does have the just can't be a reason, just a little bit enough, where it's all the same. Gives me Red Planet vibes, honestly. But Pink, Truth About Love, I have that on vinyl. Will I keep this in my collection forever? I don't know, but I have it now. Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, Queen, soundtrack, incredible. I love this movie. I love any kind of movie where it's like how an artist became famous. So like Rocketman, Elton John, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, Elvis, those sort of movies I vibe in. Like even Billie Eilish's documentary. This is what I'm talking about. I've got to have the Queen. I've got to have Queen Greatest Hits as well. This is really good and I love it. So, can you guys see that my music taste is very random? It's like oldie stuff, it's new stuff, it's country, it's rap. It's very interesting. I just like music, okay? Next, I've got Rihanna, or Rihanna, whatever you want to say, Rated R. Not my favorite Rihanna album, but I am excited to see her at the Super Bowl. Oh. I think that's going to be incredible. But my favorite Rihanna albums are Good Girl Gone Bad and Anti, which I do not have on vinyl, which I will be getting. Just don't have at the moment. This is the only one I can find when I go shopping for vinyls. Ever, really. But I have it. Standard Black as well. Again, talking about random music for me. I got Rosalia, Moto Mami. If I was to say that as an Australian person, it'd be Rosalia Moto Mami. So that's why I feel like I have to say it, you know, like that. Rosalia. Red pressing of this. I got this album just because I saw a video of her. Where? I don't even know. I think it was the Bizachito. I think that's how you say it. Me like, which is chewing gum. And then I became obsessed with that song. And then I just bought her album and I vibe. Chicken teriyaki? Saoko, papi, saoko. I love this album. Next is Sia. If you've been with me for a while on my channel, I used to react to Sia albums all the time, and I've always been a Sia stan. So, well, a Sia stan to a point. I don't agree with her music release of that movie and, you know, the casting and whatever, but I do like the music, so it's hard to describe. But anyway, Sia, We Are Born, black standard pressing of this album. I love this. This has got Clap Your Hands on it. We Are Born on it as well. It's just incredible. We are born, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I just love Sia's voice. It's unique, it's different, and the songwriting is just next level. Sia, This Is Acting, one of my favorite Sia albums. This and 1,000 Forms of Fear I feel like are my favorites. Although I really do like Some People Have Real Problems, but I don't have that on vinyl. So that's this one. This is not the deluxe, with Maddie on the front, black, and then other one is white, because that's the vibe of this album, half and half. Sia, Every Day is Christmas. I feel like this is very, very rare to find. I got this on Depop. It was like 50 bucks. Cheap as shit. This on Discogs is going for so much money. You have no idea. So there you go. I only play this at Christmas time because I feel like you can't play it otherwise. This has got snowman on it. Remember the snowman challenge on TikTok? I want you to know that I'm never leaving because I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all. Okay, anyway. Sia, this is the Spotify Sessions Record Store Day album. Super good. Had to have it. Got it on Depop. This is the music soundtrack of the movie that she made called Music. Bit controversial, but I love the music from it. This is the yellow, like egg pressing. I think it's a really cool pressing and fits really well. Next is a really underrated album for a really underrated artist. Tori Kelly. The Talent. Gorgeous. This is Unbreakable Smile. This has got Ain't Nobody Love Like You Do. I love that album. So it's incredible. So I got that one. Trixie Mattel. 2 birds and one, oh, you guys can't see one stone, but one stone. And this is the kind of like the egg pressing from Sia, but it's clear with a pink puddle in the middle. This is 2 birds and the other side is 1 stone. Love this. It's got a signature there. It's not a hand signed signature. We'll get to some hand signed signature though. Barbara, yellow pressing. This is from her web store. So good. Incredible. I just love Trixie. I love her music. So now I've got 3 pressings of the same album of the new release, the Blonde and the Pink albums. So let me show you. So this one is the Urban Outfitters exclusive, the Blonde and the Pink album, the white with the pink splatter. This was sent out so early. It felt so bad for Trixie, honestly. But I got to listen to it super early, so I was happy, but not so good for Trixie. But Blonde and the Pink album's white with pink splatter. Then from her web store, I have the pressing of it. This is number 767 of this pressing, signed by Trixie, hand signed with Sharpie. But we've got the Blonde and the Pink album. So that's the web store pressing. See that signature? My Trixie. And then I've also got Standard Black also signed as well. This is not numbered because it's just standard, but Trixie. So if you guys know me at all, you know, okay, I love her. Anytime she comes and there's a meet and greet, I will buy the meet and greet, even though I've met her many times before. All right, we've only got 4 more to go. Disney Encanto. I loved this movie. I loved the music. I played it a lot at my work with the kids. So this is the green pressing of it. Then I've got Elton John, Rocket Man from the movie. Of course, this isn't him singing. This is Taron Egerton singing. Also, speaking of Taron Egerton, you need to watch Blackbird on Apple TV+. Incredible. Anyway, this is it. I love this movie. I'll watch it at any time it just comes on the TV, or if I'm bored, it's kind of like a comfort movie for me. I don't really know why, but it is. My favorite movie of all time, School of Rock. I can pretty much quote the entire movie from start to finish. It's incredible. It's a standard in my household. We'll always watch it. There's not a day that goes past where we don't quote it in some sense of the word. Orange pressing, by the way. Yeah, like even if my mum will be like, I don't know, I'll be like, I don't know, burn stuff. Like, you just have to know the movie and it will become funny to you, okay? The man ruined the ozone and he's burning down the Amazon and he kidnapped Shamu and put him in a chlorine tank. Anyway, that's beside the point. Actually, it's Schneeble. Wet Leg. Wet Leg is my last one. This is the debut album, transparent yellow pressing. They're supporting Harry Styles on tour here in Australia. I think there's some other places as well, but I wanted to become familiar with the music. And Harry Styles' cover of Wet Dream by Wet Leg, oh my god. So, Wet Leg. And that, my friends, concludes my vinyl collection. My 7 inches vinyls, I don't really like storing them with the artist that they belong to because, I just did an alphabetical order for you guys now. So I'm not going to put my Billy ones with Billy, because then I'll have this like really weird hole. So I just kind of put them wherever the end of my collection is. I just kind of tuck them in there. Anyway, so that is it for my vinyl collection. I hope you enjoyed it. So in here I just keep my accessories and stuff. Accessories I just get from either JB Hi-Fi, is where I get my outer sleeves, and my inner sleeves I get from either Amazon or Discrepancy Records. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say for you guys. Like I said, there's a couple vinyls that are on pre-order that haven't arrived yet. So Sia, 1,000 Forms of Fear, and Iggy Azalea, End of the Era. Meghan Trainor, I really want to get actually all of her discography. I really like Meghan Trainor. I feel like she's like shat on a lot, but I really like her. And then Beyonce's Renaissance as well. So yes, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one.